Hey guys, what's up? Hope everybody's enjoying their day. So today we're going to do a top 5. We're going to do top 5 most dangerous murders of Philadelphia. And our number 1 contestant is Marie No, a very sick lady. Marie No was a Philadelphia mother who birthed 8 children that died mysteriously before the age of 2. Now, at first, it was betrayed just sheer bad luck. The neighbors thought that everything was just bad luck, that she was just losing her children and she couldn't keep a baby. But that wasn't the case. She had 8 children through the period of 3 decades, but she all along was smothering her kids to death with the help of her husband, Arthur. There were 6 children who died instantly, who never made it at all. And there was two children that never made it out of the hospital alive. Marie was incarcerated 35 years later. So now it took 35 years for the police to find this woman. She was incarcerated and pled guilty at the age of 70 years old. Okay? 70 years old. Now, number 2 on our list is Joe and Mike Callinger. Now, this spree was from 1974 to 1975. Shoemaker turned killer. Joe and his son, Mike, killed and tortured 4 females in Philadelphia, New Jersey, and Baltimore, pretending to be salesmen, breaking into their homes, robbing and raping them. Their final murder was Joe and son Michael, age of 13, went to Jersey to overpower these 3 women with pistols and knives. The tragic incident led to the death of Maria, who was murder led to their conviction. Their conviction happened in about 1976. That's when it all was over with. Okay? So, before the spree, though, he killed 2 other people. That's right. And was also convicted for that. Now, moving on to number 3 is Gary Heidnik. This was from 1986 to 1987. The People Collector, they call him. The People Collector. Was inspired The House of Horrors by Ted Bundy. He was inspired by him. Gary, born and raised in Ohio, who ran a church in North Philadelphia, was a veteran with an extremely high IQ level. Now, the neighbors of Tioga say he didn't seem like the murder type, the killer type. But then again, who does? So watch who you surround yourself with, guys. But in 1987, police found body parts in the kitchen and other common areas of Heidnick's home. He abducted 6 women and held them in his basement. 2 died, and the survivors said they were held half naked in his basement, fed dog food and body remains. One woman, Josephine, who was able to escape, fled the scene and alerted police. Heidnick was found guilty in 1988, and he was killed by lethal injection in 1999. Now, number 4 on our list is Leonardo Christopher, and he was resembled as the Frankford slasher. Some of you may have heard of this one. Now, this is the only unsolved case on the list. From 1985 to 1990, the killer was known for attending bars up and down Frankford Avenue and killed women. These women died of multiple stab and slash wounds. along with the evidence of sexual assault. So he was not only slashing and stabbing these women, he was raping them as well. Such a sick man. Such a sick man. Now, in 1990, Leo was arrested for the murders and served life behind bars. Now, that leads us to our final number 5, and to me it hits closest to home, which is the Kensington Strangler. Antonio Rodriguez admitted to being the Kensington Strangler in 2011, ending a case in which convicted killer was dubbed as a sexual serial killer. Now, not only did he rape these women, but he was a serial killer type. His style and the way he went about things was serial killer style. Rodriguez never wanted his victims dead, he claimed. He just had a sexual fantasy which involved choking women till they were unconscious. The murders of Elaine Goldberg, 21, Nicole Pincini, 35, and Casey Mahoney, 25, in late 2010 led to his arrest. Now 37 remains locked up. So this man's still alive. Thank God they locked this man up, because I can remember when he was convicted. And I remember, because I'm a Kensington person myself, born and raised a Kenzo. And I'll live by it and die by it, guys. But I remember when this guy was out, and I had a friend, and they had actually stopped him because he fit the description of this man. And about 5 days later, I remember seeing on the news that they caught the guy. Thank God, because you never know how many more women he could have assaulted, raped, killed, strangled, did anything to. And he always did it at nighttime, and it was always in Kensington. And I remember them finding him. Somebody was hiding him in their basement. Now, this is so sick, man. So sick. But yeah, so that's the top 5. I figured I'd try something a little bit different this time, you guys. I hope you liked it, and I hope you hit that subscribe button. Bye.